Guys, we are back in the building. Apologies for the delay. I just wanted to make sure I was having some Wi-Fi issues again, but we should be all set to go. Let me know if the connection is good right now. Actually, I have the PSG Chelsea game up as well, but I don't know about you guys. My plan is to try to watch the PSG Chelsea game and the Real Madrid City game. So I really want to try to watch both, because they're both absolute classics. But obviously, the headline game is going to be Real Madrid against Man City. But how's everybody doing in the building? Erling Haaland is starting and Vinny. Yep, those are the two star players I would say for both teams tonight. Let me just pull this up. Let's see if you guys can see it. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the two lineups as well. I just wanted to pull this up. This here, there's too much on this. So yeah, there's Chelsea against PSG. If we beat Galatasaray in the second leg, we know who we face in that one. But then we obviously also have the Real Madrid City game, which will be great. Let me just... People really saying late goals. Oh no, sorry. The most important is we're in the building before the game is actually kicked off. Hey, King Amir. Nice to see you. Let me just put this up too. I'm going to change shirts too. I want to get in something that's a little bit more comfortable. I got an essay to do for tomorrow, but I've got the stream up on my laptop while I'm at it. Let's go, Patrick. Nice to see you. Which game are you guys going to be watching tonight? Chelsea, PSG, or Real Madrid, Man City? What are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Let me just pull up Twitch too. I'm going to have the Twitch chat just like that. I see Vampire Yoon is in the building. Nice to see you. We got Boys Gaming who says, how do you feel about yesterday? Bro, very, very frustrated. If you want to see my full breakdown, I did a video on YouTube on Leo's Goals Free Flow where I just let it out, and I'm still... Honestly, it's weird. I almost felt worse the next day, to be honest. I almost felt worse the next day. I didn't think that was possible, but as I reflected on it today, I was so incredibly frustrated. But it is what it is. We move. We move. We can't soak on it for too long. Drippy says, I'm sorry you lost yesterday. Hope you come back at Anfield as a City fan. Big up, bro. Thank you. Thank you for that kind message. All right, I'm going to pull up the Real Madrid City game here. That's going to be the primary game I'm going to be watching. Do you guys think, guys, let me know. Do you think City are actually favorites for this game? Because, sorry, Man City are favorites because Real Madrid actually have a lot of injuries in this moment. They have a lot of injuries in this moment. Oh, let me get the timer as well. What do you guys think? Yes? You think Man City are the favorites? Even though they're at home. My boy James is at the game too, by the way. James is at the game. Here we go. Man City is going to get the game kicked off, you guys. Man City is going to get the game kicked off. Here we go. The game is officially kicked off. I'm going to get the ball moving for you guys. Is Trent playing? Yes, Trent is starting at right back. Trent is indeed starting at right back. Patrick says, I think City are favorites. Damn. Vampire Yoon says, come on, Trent. Trent is starting, yeah. I have an interesting question. Drippy. Hold on. Let me just do this. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. Let me know if you're able to see the ball movement. We should be all set to go. Let me know. Let me know, guys. I'm just gonna get... There we are. Guys, I'm just gonna get the tea. I'll be back in just a second. Elena, nice to see you. Yes, Elena celebrating the... And since then, I've never stopped, Elena. I really appreciate your support. I see everything now. We're set. Okay, great. Let me just put on... I'm just going to change shirt to something more comfortable. They're like my pajama Obviously, there's nothing more beautiful than Liverpool shirt, but I want to switch into like my pajama shirt. That's so comfy. Just because we can. And I'm gonna get some tea in the building. We're gonna get some tea in the building. Oh shoot, where's the cup? Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. We're just about set. We are just about set and ready to go. Just about set and ready to go. Ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Yes, sir. All right, we're all set. City, should I attend the FA Cup final? Depends. Will Liverpool make the FA Cup final? That's the big question. We're going to have to beat City away for that. We're going to have to beat City away, which is going to be very, very difficult to do. In the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals. Doku, there's some space here for City. Doku. Oh, he did too much there. He should have passed. Doku did too much. I appreciate you even more. Always bring positivity and good vibe. Trying to. Although I will say my free flow video today was not purely good vibes. I'm sorry. And that's because I just reflected on the game yesterday. And I was incredibly frustrated, to be honest. Yo, Noah57. Nice to see you in the chat who says, what's up, Leo? What's up, bro? I'm doing good. Who's the PSG keeper, bro? Patrick, I'm sad, bro. Like, Chevalier, who was incredible at Lille, has not done so well at PSG. And therefore, he got dropped, and now they're starting their number 2 keeper. Even though they spent big on Chevalier this summer, who is a very good keeper. He's just had a tough time adapting to PSG. And they seem to no longer trust him. Big up Drippy, who says, I'm wearing a City jersey. Nice, bro. Hola, nice to see you in the building as well. Nice to see you. Solan as well, who says, hey Leo, how are you? As a Madrista, I'm of course backing my club, even though how many injuries we got. It's crazy. Who do you personally want to win this match? I don't like Real Madrid at all, so that's all I'm going to say. Because of what they've done to us over the years. And what they did with the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I wasn't happy. Oh, Trent's on the ball. Oh, he gives it away. Erling Haaland, there could be a counter-attack here. Like the Vicar. Yeah. But Patrick, I really feel for Chevalier because he's such a great keeper and he's young and it might kill his confidence doing that. Haaland. But I would love to see him go back to Lille because, like I said, he was so good for Lille. The Lille fans even had a song for him and everything. Yeah. You reckon Haaland's scoring today? I don't know. Probably. It looks like there'll be space. City in the box. Oh my god, that's scrappy from Real Madrid. Semenyo with a shot, but it's straight at Courtois. Scrappy from Madrid so far defensively. This could be an end-to-end game. Theo says, City will beat Real both legs is my prediction. Yeah, I do think. I'm a City fan. Noah, you're also a City fan. Damn. Well, so far, I think, look, City is really more on the attack. Dangerous cross there from Doku. But nobody was able to get a touch on it in the box. Nobody. Big up the Vicar who says, what's up? Hope Trent doesn't get destroyed. Bro, Trent is up against a difficult winger too in Jeremy Doku tonight. Today, Cape Town had very hot weather. It peaked at 43 degrees. Bro, that's crazy. Theo, I think we'll come back. Drippy says, Holland scoring a brace. Damn. Sunrise, I think it's so sad for Kingski. And terrible man management from Tudor, the Spurs manager. Terrible. To throw him in a game like that. And then to take him off after 17 minutes, it's crazy. I know he made those mistakes, but still. Doku. Bro, Doku! Oh my god, City are absolutely destroying Madrid right now in around their box. It looks like Madrid are just completely open and they have no protection for their defense right now. Bro, if I'm Man City, I'm just going at that defense, that Real Madrid defense. Leo, we're learning about the French New Wave films, bro. The French New Wave films are unbelievable. You know who I love is Agnès Varda. I love Agnès Varda. She was part of the French New Wave. And but what I love most about her is her documentaries. She made some unbelievable documentaries. Liverpool make a comeback against Gala. Yes, bro. I think we will. Why would Tudor start Kingski in a Champions League match? Exactly. It's bad man management, and it could destroy his confidence. Wow, Doku, the way he got through there in the box, beautiful from Doku. Beautiful from Doku. I can't do it. Theo, I can't do it. Courtois and Vinny can carry Real Madrid on their own, not gonna lie. I mean, that's probably their hope. That's probably their hope. Big up to Ola, by the way, who has a 5-stream streak. Shout out to you, Ola. I'm gonna put this like that. What did you think? Razi, I'm more frustrated actually. I was more frustrated today thinking about it than I was even last night, I think. And that's what I made a video on the Free Flow channel today. I'm not sure how it works, Drippy. I think you just have to have come for 5 streams in a row. I think that's how it works, Drippy. But I'm new to Twitch. You gotta beat Galatasaray. I know, Solen. We have to. But I believe that we can overturn it. My bigger concern is when we come up against a team like Bayern or PSG, how are we going to cope? That's my bigger concern. Even though obviously it's going to be very tough against Galatasaray, but I do believe we can do it. Have PSG scored? Big up ST4 says, wait, are you the French Liverpool guy from my YouTube shorts? Yes, I am, bro. Nice to see you on the Twitch chat. First time, too. Who says, don't worry, Leo. Ekitike will score a hat-trick in the second leg. Yes, that's what we like to hear. Have PSG really scored? Oh, apparently PSG are 1-0 up. Let's have a look at the goal. I'm going to pull up that game. I'm going to pull up the PSG game. Let's have a look at the goal. Yep, 1-0 for PSG already. 10 minutes in. And it's Bradley Barcola. Liverpool target Bradley Barcola, guys, has scored. Let's have a look at the goal. Let's have a look at the goal. It goes towards the right-hand side. Dembele had it. Dembele crosses it. It's headed back, and then Barcola chests it down. Oh my goodness, what a finish. Crossbar in from Bradley Barcola. Stepping up on the big stage for PSG against Chelsea. It's already 1-0, 10 minutes in, guys. PSG, Chelsea. This is the team I think we'll likely face in the quarterfinals if we make it past. If we make it past Galatasaray. Big if. Because we're obviously 1-0 down. Oh, Elena, I used to love playing dodgeball. Big up, Hassan. Thank you so much for your support. Oh, God. Patrick, that was me when I was in school. Patrick, that was really me when I was in school. The football definitely, like my passion for Liverpool and football in general, definitely impacted my studies. Oh, God. Especially because I was already creating content by then. So I was like so involved already. Guys, I'm curious, by the way, who would you guys rather face in the quarterfinals if we make it past Galatasaray? Would you rather face PSG or Chelsea? O'Reilly. Oh my goodness, City come close again, bro. It really feels like out wide is where you can hurt Real Madrid. Making those runs. Oh, that's a great tackle. Who was that? Kusanov? Great tackle there. Guys, was that Kusanov? Because that was a great tackle. ST4 at Stevie G, bro. My favorite. Wow, all of you guys are saying Chelsea. All of you guys are saying you'd rather face Chelsea in the quarterfinals, but I would agree. I definitely think PSG is a better team overall, especially Luis Enrique. I mean, he obviously won the Champions League last season, and so did basically all those players. Damn, so everybody is pretty much saying Chelsea. Patrick also said, I'd rather face Chelsea probably, but if Chelsea end up beating PSG, best believe they'll be dangerous and have confidence. Yep. Hey Daniel, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Ahmed says I would rather PSG to get revenge, says Ahmed. Random guy says love your rates, keep up the good work. Thank you, random guy. Bro, life is good, to be honest. Apart from Liverpool. To be honest. Did you see the final in Brazil here where there were 23 players sent off and an insane fight? I did see. It's insane. Elena, I think that could only happen in Brazil or South America. Bro, Doku is making things happen on the left-hand side. That was good defending there from Valverde. But bro, Doku's got to continue like this. I believe in this season's Liverpool UCL Knights magic. Yeah, I mean, we always got to believe in that. Thank you, Dara. Leo, Yassine, I don't even want to think about the game anymore. Ekitike missed that big chance, but so did Verts too. We just were... We were too casual, I think. In other years, we would have just killed that game off. Oh, Coconut, I love playing dodgeball back in the day. Oh, Semenyo slipped in the box there. It's going to be a free kick for Real Madrid, I think. Senthil says, how would you deal with anxiety? Bro, the best advice I got for dealing with anxiety, because I've had a lot of anxiety in my life. I used to, like, going into school, my hands used to be completely wet from, like, anxiety. So, like, the way it would come out for me was my hands would be sweaty. And it would really, really stress me out coming to school like that. But the best advice I ever got and I still turn to it all the time now, is whatever that thought that's in my head, is it about the past or the future that's in my head? And most of the time for me, I could really pinpoint it and say, oh, that thought is something in the future, or oh, that thought is something from the past. And now I know that those two thoughts you can't control. Anything that's in the past or anything that's in the future is not something you can control right now. So now I just focus on when I have that, anxiety or those moments, I try to focus on the mental state and say, that thought that's in the future is not useful because I don't know how the future is going to look. The only thing that matters is this moment. And then it can allow you to look at your thoughts and decipher between them and say, this one is not useful. And the more you realize what those thoughts are, the more you're able to kind of control them and tell yourself that I shouldn't be having this. It's not helping me. And over time, that really helped me because I could literally almost organize the thoughts. And I made me realize that any anxiety I had was always a thought either related to the future or the past. And it meant that I wasn't living in the present moment because I was just in my head. That's it. And I know it sounds simple, but then you obviously have to deal with the mental thoughts and try to break them down. But I just think that's such a simple way of thinking about it. And I assure you, if you guys think about it like that, if it's a thought in the future or from the past, it's a simple way to try to break down what's in your mind, Yes, Drippy. I've met James at a few games. And if I end up going to the World Cup, I'm sure I'll see him. Chance for Bernardo Silva. Just wide. Just wide. From Bernardo Silva. Yeah, 1-0 for PSG. Barcola scored the goal. It was a beauty crossbar in. Yes. Leo, you drinking coffee? No, I'm having some. 1-0 for Real Madrid. 1-0 for Real Madrid. And of course it is that man Valverde, bro. He is special. Valverde is a special player. Real Madrid go 1-0 up. Real Madrid go 1-0 up. I was not expecting that. Valverde is different gravy, bro. I think he might be Real Madrid's best player overall. I'm not even kidding. I feel like he always steps up in the big moments too. Look at this. Is that a straight assist from Courtois? Bro, I don't know what... bro, what is... Oh, look at that first touch from Valverde. Look at that first touch. Bro, that's an assist for Courtois, by the way. That's an assist from the goalkeeper. Assist from Thibaut Courtois. That rarely happens in Champions League knockout games. A goalkeeper getting an assist. Valverde, I know, bro. He's, for me, he might be the best Real Madrid player when I look at that team right now. I don't know what Donnarumma was doing, though. Donnarumma should not have come out there. If he had stayed, that goal wouldn't have happened. The goal would not have happened. Why is the game so open from Real Madrid and City? They're allowing each other to attack. Bro, it was going to be... I feel like it was going to be an open game with the way they both play. And that's what we love about... That's what we love about the Champions League. It's a lot more open, definitely, than Premier League games. Matthias, nice to see you, says, hey, Leo, thought I'd join you. I'm getting nervous for my CT scan tomorrow, bro. Good luck for your CT scan tomorrow. Keeper could have done better. Yeah, like I said, if he didn't come out, the goal would not have happened. It would not have happened. But you still have to say fair play. One, for the unbelievable distribution from Courtois to get the assist. And then I think what makes that goal too is Valverde's first touch. Very top first touch. Good evening, Alina. It's nice to see you in the building. What's good? Nice to see you, Adam. Adam does stuff. Glock says our attack against Leverkusen was criminal. Bro, you still got a good result though, 1-1. I thought that penalty was soft though. Glock, do you think that was a pen? Because to me on the replay it looks so soft, to be honest. I only watched the end of the game. Hello, Leo. What you doing? What's up, Shabia, bro? I'm watching the Real Madrid City game. Valverde reminds me of Szoboszlai a bit, yeah. But yeah, Ola, I think Valverde is so freaking underrated actually, because Real Madrid have all these like Galactico names, you know, like a Vinny, like an Mbappe, like a Bellingham, you know, like on paper are these like stars, I guess you could say. And Valverde has been kind of a utility player at times for Real Madrid. You know, he's played right back. I think tonight he's playing right winger. He's played kind of all different positions. But in terms of the most complete player for Real Madrid, I would say Valverde. And I feel like he's one of those players that like always gives you at least a 7 out of 10. And then in big games, he seems to be even better than that. Look, he's stepping up with big goals. So I feel like Valverde is very much underrated. I've watched this year. Thank you, Adek, for your support. I appreciate it. I'm good, Alinos. I went on a run before this stream, actually. How was your day? I was about to have a lazy lion, Alinos, and it just shows like decisions really impact our days. Because I came back home at like 4 p.m. and I was super tired. And I was like, oh, I just want to go to bed. But then I was like, you know what? I know I'm going to feel bad if I go to bed. So I was like, I forced myself to go on a run. And look, when I came home from the run, I just felt so much better. And it just shows sometimes you just have to force yourself to do things you don't want to. But you know you're going to feel better afterwards. You know what I mean? And that's exactly how I felt after that run. Always spread kindness. Thank you for your kind message. You'll never walk alone. Big up. What's the Bodo Glimt score? It is still 0-0. Bodo are playing in Sporting. Haas, so the goal of Valverde, basically Courtois had it. He plays a long ball to Valverde, who's playing on the right wing tonight. And Valverde takes a one touch towards the goal. And at that time, Donnarumma had come out of his goal. So he takes this big touch and he goes through Donnarumma. So and then it's just an open goal so he can pass it into the back of the net. So I do think it's a bit of a mistake from Donnarumma, but still you have to give credit, like I said, for the quality of the Courtois pass and the finish from Valverde. Run after somebody or run from somebody, you came better. Yeah, always do that step. Never know how you're going to feel after you'll do it. Yeah. It's just crazy. And also the other thing too, doing some things sometimes that you don't feel like it. Like I said today, I felt tired. So I didn't want to go on a run, or I didn't want to go outside even for a walk. But once I was out, I basically had no choice. I was like, I'm going to do it. So I feel like often the hardest step with stuff like that is just going out, and then you're like forcing yourself to. And then once you start, I think that's when you start to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's more the thought process before, I feel like. Yo, what's up, Ekitike fan? Nice to see you. It's pretty late for me. Bye. I'll see you soon. Yeah, Madrid has all the tempo and momentum now. Reminds me of the Havertz goal versus Chelsea. Oh my god, Real Madrid go 2-0 up. What is going on? Valverde is some player. He's done it again. Federico Valverde, bro. Real Madrid are missing their stars tonight, like Kylian Mbappe, like Jude Bellingham, and Valverde, who I was just saying is probably Real Madrid's most underrated player, is stepping up with 2 goals for Real Madrid tonight. Oh my goodness, bro. Fair play, Valverde. That's a tough finish. Is that with his weak foot too? Touch, finish with his left foot. Guys, do you see this from Valverde? What is he on? That's his weak foot. I know it looks like a simple finish, but he still guides it to side netting on Donnarumma. So it's a great finish from Valverde with his weak foot. Bro, Valverde is special. Oh my goodness. What a player. What a player. Alino says, to be honest, Valverde is carrying that team alone many games. He's such a great player. We were linked with him like 3 years ago, but we said no. Bro, what's wild is, like I said, what I love about Valverde is there's so many like superstar brand players on the team, like Mbappe, like Vinny, like what Trent's trying to become. And Valverde is the one who's kind of, like I said, he's been used as a utility player, but the reality is he's a superstar. I mean, look what he's doing. He's carrying Real Madrid in a knockout game against Man City. That's what top players do. That's just what top players do. Penalty for Bodo. Yorma, are you a Real Madrid fan? Yorma? Apparently there's a check going on right now. Let me pull up the Bodo Glim game, because apparently there's a check going on right now for a penalty in the Bodo game. So I'm going to pull it open to let you guys know what happens there. Yeah, there's a penalty check happening right now. Valverde is a real superstar, bro, and I feel like his fitness too is insane. Isn't Valverde? I feel like Valverde is always fit. Am I wrong or wrong? Am I right or wrong about that? The fact that he just seems to be always fit. Guys, Bodo's gonna have a penalty, by the way. Bodo Glimt have a penalty. Bodo has a penalty, guys. I'll keep you updated if they score. Bodo has a penalty against Sporting. I have it popped open right now. Here we go. Imagine they can go 1-0 up. Thank you, Harry Thomas. Shout out to you. I really appreciate your support. Thank you, Harry. Here we go, Bodo. Here we go. Nice to see you, Tobias. Shout out to you too in the building. Please try not to spam, though. True pro, like every Uruguayan player. They're real pro guys. Right? I feel like he's never injured. Here we go. Bodo, bro. The Bodo story continues. They're 1-0 up against Sporting. Unbelievable, bro. This Bodo story already, to me, is like one of the greatest stories in Champions League history. But imagine now if they could go to the quarterfinals. That would be madness. I'm just gonna turn on the slow mode. That would be madness. Absolute madness. Bodo are 1-0 up. Have Chelsea scored as well? Let me have a look at the Chelsea game. Just have a peek. Yeah, Chelsea have scored too. Bro, Chelsea have scored. Let's have a look at the goal. Who scored for Chelsea? It's Gusto. They're right back. Let's have a look at the goal. Bodo are so crazy, man, bro. W Bodo. Fair play. Here we go. I'm looking at the Chelsea goal. Enzo with a beautiful ball. Touch, finish from Gusto. Not a good save from the keeper, by the way. The PSG keeper, he got a hand to it, but it went in. But Chelsea won't care. 1-1 in that game, guys. At the Parc des Princes. 1-1 in the PSG Chelsea game. Joseph, nice to see you. Yeah, Joseph, bro. Valverde is stepping up on the biggest occasion with 2 goals for Real Madrid tonight. He's the superstar in the team. Underrated superstar in the team. Oh, God. Joseph, I feel bad for Kinski, though. I feel bad for him. Glock says, bro, if Bodo go through the semifinals, we might have to face them, and I'm nervous as an Arsenal fan. W. Bodo fairy tale continues, bro. Unbelievable. Now Bodo players' values around... crazy. Damn. Oh, Oblak also slipped, Joseph? I didn't see that. This is what a great manager is doing. No money, no transfer possible. Reminds you what the beautiful game is all about. Stories like this Bodo story. Matias says, if we get knocked out to Gala, I want Bodo to win the Champions League. I might live in England, but I'm a proud Scandinavian. Okay, Swedish, but Scandinavian brotherhood. Me too. Matias, I would want Bodo too. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Vert says, you should have brought James. Bro, James is at the game tonight. He's in Madrid. He's at this game. So I don't think he can stream during the game. Yo, Laken, nice to see you. Nah, bro, City are 2-0 down right now. James must be fuming right now. James must be absolutely fuming. Hello, Morgan Kotz. First time in the chat. Where are you from? Will you ever create emotes for the Twitch? Yeah, Joseph, if the Twitch ever gets big, if we get a bigger community on Twitch, I would. But right now, as you can see, it's still quite small. But it is the very beginning of Twitch. Doku! Bro, Doku is so quick. Here we go, Doku. Plays it back to Rodri. Bro, there's 3 players on Doku right now. Look, 3 Real Madrid players on Doku. Look at how much support there was for Trent there, defensively. Joseph says, how on earth did we not score yesterday? I know, I don't even want to think about it, Joseph. I get so mad thinking about it because of how important that game was for us. Especially the Verts and Ikitika chances. Because they're such good players. It's so wild to think that they didn't score those chances. You know what I mean? Joseph says, my Argentina long sleeve shirt arrived today with Mac on the back. Bro, I love that. Joseph, I gotta get some international shirts too for the World Cup. Joseph, I want to do that too ahead of the World Cup. Lakin says, Liverpool will make the comeback. We just gotta stay positive, no negative feelings. Yes, Lakin. You bet. When we start playing again, I'm always gonna be positive. It's just when I reflect on that game yesterday, I think we have a right to be negative. But like I said, once we play again, I'm going to show my positive energy because so long as Liverpool is playing in the present moment, I'll believe we can win games. But yesterday was just unacceptable, if we're being honest. And we need to be honest. Nice to see you, Pinaru. First time in the chat as well. Says, hi, would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers? What does that mean, eagers? Joseph says, and my Germany long sleeve shirt with flow on the back. Oh, Joseph, I love that. I really want to get, Joseph... I really want to get the national team shirts of the Liverpool players for the World Cup. That would be so sick. I would love that. So I could support all the Liverpool players. So we could support all the Liverpool players at the World Cup. That'd be so fun. I really want to do that. Shout out to Jake Kelly in the building. OG. Shout out to my friend who loves your vids. His name is Mark. Shout out to you, Mark. You absolute legend. You'll never walk alone. Lakin says, who do you think will win the World Cup? Bro, it's impossible to predict who's going to win the World Cup. If I had to say my top 5 favorites, I would probably say Argentina, France, and this is not in order. Argentina, it's going to be a lot of teams in Europe, but that's just the reality of national teams right now. I would say Argentina, England, Spain, France, Portugal. And Brazil maybe because they have Carlo Ancelotti. I don't know about Brazil though. I think probably Argentina, England, France, Portugal, Spain. Those would be my 5 that I have in my mind right now that I think could win the World Cup. If it's not one of those 5, I would be surprised. So Argentina, France, Portugal, Spain, England. Yep. Joseph says, I think Spain will win. Yeah, I could see that. Bro, Valverde is good anywhere on the pitch. I know, he's insane. He is insane. He's actually insane. PSG have scored, by the way. Let's have a look at the goal. Guys, I will tell you what that goal is like. Arun, thank you very much for your support. You'll never walk alone. I'm going to have a look at the watch France, though. Bro, I'm going to be supporting France, so I got to believe. And the team is very good. Guys, the PSG goal was on the counter-attack. And it was Ballon d'Or winner Dembele that scored it. Have a look here. Hakimi had it. And then look, touch. Pass to Dembele. And it was Dembele on the counter-attack. Oh my god, what an individual goal from Dembele, actually. What a goal from Dembele. It was a beauty. I would say that's a golazo because he had 2 defenders there and he just shifted it back and forth between his feet. And then he was able to put it towards the left-hand corner. Ousmane Dembele, Ballon d'Or winner, finding form at the right time for PSG. As they're now 2-1 up. Dembele scored in the 40th minute. It's a goal for PSG. They're back in the lead. Vinicius. Guys, there's space here for Real Madrid. Vinicius in the box. He passes it back. Oh my God, Valverde, what is that goal? He has not just scored a hat-trick. What is that goal? Oh my goodness, what is that goal from... Bro, what is Valverde doing tonight? Actually, what is Valverde doing tonight? That is one of the best Champions League performances I've ever seen. Do you see the technical ability on that goal? Hat-trick. It's a first half hat-trick for Valverde. Who would have seen that coming? On a night where they're missing the likes of Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. Look at this. He dinks it over. He dinks it over Marguehi, bro. That's a Lionel Messi type goal. He dinks it over Marguehi. That's a Messi-esque goal. That is a Messi-esque goal. He literally dinked it over Marguehi. I'm actually shook right now. How did he just score a first half hat-trick? That's got to be the best moment of his career. Individually speaking, I'm talking about. I know he's won countless Champions Leagues, but bro, first half hat-trick. What did I just watch? Nah, bro. That's actually unbelievable. Fair play, Valverde. I'm telling you, that's a Messi-esque goal. To dink it over Guehi like that with all the bodies that were in the box. That kind of reminded me, I know it's very different in the way it happened, but it kind of gave me flashbacks to that Messi goal against Bayern. Remember the Messi goal where he brings Jerome Boateng to the floor? Do you remember that goal? Kind of reminds me of that. I know it's very different because he brought him to the floor. Here he just put the ball over. But you know how difficult that is when you have that many bodies in the box? To put it over a defender as good as Guehi, and then to have the coolness to finish that off, bro. Jesus Christ. Imagine how he's gonna be feeling tonight, bro. If I just did what Valverde did, I would go home and I would watch highlights of that game many times. I would watch the highlights of that game many times, bro. Jesus Christ. Jeez. I'm honestly shook. I'm honestly shook right now. Joseph says, I can't believe I've been watching your channel for nearly 3 years. Absolute legend, bro. Isn't this Valverde's first ever hat-trick? Surely it is, right? I think surely it is. But imagine for your first career hat-trick to be in the knockout stages of the Champions League. No, Patrick, it's not just that. Valverde scored a hat-trick. Messi turned him on every direction like a pancake. I think James is 100% fuming. Oh, bro, and he's at the game right now. He's 100% fuming. Bro, Bodo are 2-0 up, but there's a VAR check for the goal right now. Let's have a look at this Bodo goal. Let's see if it'll stand. The Bodo goal, bro. Bodo are also... It's insane. Patrick, it's one of the best individual performances. The goal's been given! Guys, can we get W Bodo spammed in the building? Because they're 2-0 up against Sporting right now. Can we get W Bodo spammed in the building? Can we get W Bodo spammed? They are 2-0 up against Sporting right now. That is the best story I've ever seen in Champions League history, I think. In the knockout stages of the Champions League, Bodo are 2-0 up against Sporting right now. It is actually unbelievable. Fair play, bro. What a story. The Bodo dream lives on. I'm shook. It's halftime, by the way, in the game. The Real Madrid fans are going crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm Valverde. I'm watching my highlights at halftime. Especially the third goal. Yeah. Alinos, that goal against Bayern was On Boateng was one of the best I've ever seen. But like I said, the biggest compliment I can give Valverde, oh my God, they're showing it again, is that it's reminiscent of Messi's prime. Patrick says, have City just been way off it or what? I'm not even sure they've been that way off it. I don't think either team has been that good. It's literally been his individual brilliance, I think. That's just been the difference on the night. I wouldn't say either team has been particularly good, genuinely. I bet more to come at Bodo. Sporting will be lucky if it'll end 2-0, bro. It's unbelievable. Yeah, we can do a plank at halftime if you guys want. How many English teams will advance to the next round, bro? Valverde is a very complete player. He can play anywhere. Yeah, but Ali knows to be scoring a hat-trick in a knockout is actually insane. Okay, I see a lot of you guys want to do a playing duel. We'll do it. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm feeling very tired. Take care, everyone. Take care, Blair. Bro, how many English teams do you guys think is going to get knocked out? Prem teams got cursed. I heard Leverkusen played a lot better than Arsenal too, but they somehow salvaged a 1-1 draw. Leo, I'm listening to you like a podcast right now. Got other tabs open with your voice on. Big up. Would you join in if we did a plank? Do you guys want to do a plank competition since it's halftime right now? Do you guys want to do a plank competition? Joseph says Anfield has to be electric on Wednesday night. Absolutely. Z says Valverde might go. Bro, he is the GOAT. He is unbelievable. He is unbelievable. Lakin says, I bet with my friend £50 that Madrid will make it further than Barca in the Champions League. I'll time your playing today as I'm too hard at work on this essay to complete myself. Okay. Love it, bro. Alright, we're going to do a plank. I'm going to try to do the record. Oh my goodness, bro. Valverde. Guys, he scored, by the way, he scored one with his right foot, one with his left foot, and then it was the individual. And then the best one of the lot was the third one. Yes, playing competition. Okay, we're going to do a playing competition at halftime. City are getting battered. Alright. Let me change this. Let me just remove this. Here we go. Alright guys, let me know if you're able to see. I'm about to start doing the plank. You guys ready? Patrick, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. So if you could start the timer, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. Okay? If you can do a 3-minute plank, I'll gift a membership or 2 once I find out how to. Oof, guys, can we do a 3-minute plank? Can we do a 3-minute plank is the question here. Valverde, 5 goals incoming, bro. He's insane. All right, I'm going to start. Here we go. Here we go. You guys see? Yeah, you guys can see, right? Let me move this. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I think the current record is 2 minutes. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking, bro. I'm shaking, bro. I'm shaking, bro. Bro. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. I can't feel my arms or my... Bro, I'm sweating out. Look at me right now. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. I took that too serious. Jake is Lakes, big up. Hello, nice to see you. First time in the chat. Bro, it feels like it's 500 degrees in here. It feels like it's 500 degrees in here. I'm dead. Oh my goodness. Yes, apparently I did over 3 minutes. Oh my god, I can't feel my arms. Three minutes, 26 seconds. Let's go. Oh my goodness, bro. I can't feel my arms. I'm gonna get some water. You turned red, bro. You turned red like Liverpool. Yeah, that's like when we score. Please don't pass out on us. Nah, bro. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm loving it as a Madrid fan. My captain, bro, he's insane. Valverde is insane. Abis. He's insane. I'm gonna get some water, guys. Leo, go get a towel. You're drenched. Oh, God. Wall sits. Big up the outstanding tomato says, yo, always see your YouTube shorts. I'm a big fan. Up the Reds for life. Hopefully we can get UCL this season. Yes, bro. Nice to see you. First time in the chat. The outstanding tomato. Are Man City still in this? Yes. I still think Man City could score a goal or two in the second half. Like I said, I don't think Real Madrid, let me know if you guys feel differently. I don't think Real Madrid was particularly that great. Just Valverde was insane and he took all of his opportunities. So no, I don't think the game is over. But obviously right now, like, they have a big advantage. There's no doubt about that. Who is Spurs' best player right now, by the way? I just want to see for the thumbnail on Sunday. Here we go, guys. Reinders has come on for Savio. That is the halftime change. Man City make one halftime change. Ooh, let me get the timer ready. Here we go. Real Madrid are going to get this second half kicked off. Here we go. Here we go. Second half has officially kicked off. Solanke, I think. Joseph, I didn't know you pinned my comment. Says Ola. Yes. Yes, Patrick, can we get W's in the building? Patrick has gifted a membership. And you've gifted Alinos as well, who's a real OG in the building. Patrick, look who you've gifted. Alinos, I want you spamming the emoji of the player you think is going to score this Sunday. Patrick has just gifted you a membership. That is so deserved. OG in the building. Here we go. Semenyo with a cross in. Nice to see you, Mo Threat. First time in the chat. What's good? Nice to see you on Twitch. Yes, Alinos is spamming the emoji of Maka. Oh my god, what a chance for Real Madrid. Guys, I thought Real Madrid were about to go 4-0 up. What is happening to City? What is happening to City? Riley, nice to see you on Twitch too. Hello. I'm a man of my word, Patrick, you legend. Not only that, but Patrick, you motivated me. Patrick, you motivated me to do my most recent record. So shout out to you. I want W's in the building. Look at this chance from Brahim Diaz. Oh my god, you see how he turned, bro? He literally brought Marguehi to the floor. And then it was a good save from Donnarumma. Bro, look at the way he brought him to the floor. Shout out to you, Rihan. First time in the chat. Nice to see you. Where are you from, Rihan? Sorry, guys, I was away for so long. No. I'm back now. Truly, Julia, good to hear that you're back now in the building. Oh my goodness, what a chance for City. What a chance for City. Leo, that's a sit record. 326 may not be topped. I think you can top it, Patrick. You were beating me in all the other challenges. Coconut says my record is 18 minutes, bro. I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I do not believe you. Do you think the third goal was Puskas worthy? Riley, kind of yes. No, maybe not Puskas worthy, but it's unreal. I don't think it's Puskas worthy, but actually crazy. And for that to be the goal to make it a hat trick too is even more special. Yeah, go 12. He's been absolutely unbelievable. Go 12. You have to especially look at his third goal. Valverde's third goal is the best of the lot. Ooh, look at Semenyo. Well defended there. Not by very much time, though. I dropped out like a second after you stopped because I was putting myself through that pain. Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's why, like, when you set yourself a goal, that's why, Patrick, it's always good to, like, you motivated me to try to break that record, you know? So I'm sure we can go beyond that. Had some issues with something on Discord. No worries. Go 12. Nice to see you in the building. Best hat-trick this season, says Ola. I mean, the fact that it's in a knockout game, the Champions League, it's hard to disagree with that, Ola, because of the stage that he's done it on and the magnitude of this game. Alinus, if we ever get dropped out, I will absolutely want Bodo. I mean, already I want Bodo to get to the final. You know what I mean? Riley says, do you think Liverpool can come back in the second leg against Galatasaray? Yes. Yes. Coucou Anaël, ça va? Tu vas bien? Is it true Liverpool are trying to get Kwanzaa back? No. That is not true. Maybe in the future, we still have that release clause. But as of right now, no. As of right now, no. '20s, Oki. Oki, do you really think I'm in my 30s, bro? Oh, God. If you really think I'm in my 30s, that's a worrying thing for me to read right now. I think I heard that Ola we have to see. Definitely Xabi Alonso is one of the names that we'd be interested in. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Alino says, if Alisson leaves, you will finally see your friend Joe Pesci on the bench. Yes. I miss seeing Joe Pesci on the bench. Bro, I miss seeing Joe Pesci. You have to watch Bodo Glimt. Bro, I watched both goals. I watched both goals. Yeah, Valverde hat-trick, bro. If you're just joining now. Okay, good. I got scared there. Shout out to you, Big Natty, in the building. Here we go, Semenyo. Oh, let me put this over. Leo, the French master of planks. Hey, I'm in my 30s. It's not that bad. Nah, I definitely don't. Bro, 30s is so young. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for myself. Because I think if you're 26 and you look like you're in your 30s, it's not good. Damn. Matias says, when I'm back to my full health, I'm a good deadlifter. My record is 325 pounds. Jeez. Reese Boy says, I was expecting Real Madrid to get destroyed. Bro, Real Madrid in the Champions League is different. Even when Real Madrid don't play well or are missing key players, clearly they find a way in this competition. They find a way. Cillian, nice to see you in the building. Are you from Ireland, Cillian O'Gara? I'm guessing. Patrick, that's Irish. No Cillian O'Gara. I'm guessing. Bernardo Silva. To Semenyo. Ooh, Semenyo with a decent effort, but it's saved by Courtois. Big up to you, Sham from Egypt. I'll take that. Leo predictions, Arsenal versus City, Wembley. That's a hard one to predict, honestly. Hard one. Bernardo Silva is going to take this corner. Chill guy, it's been good. How's yours been? Oh, Killian here in Ireland. Are you Irish though, Killian? Are you? Vinny! Vinny 1v1. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Guys, it's going to be a penalty for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. went down in the box. Donnarumma, bro, is making mistakes tonight. It's going to be a penalty for Real Madrid. They could be 4-0 up, bro. They got to let Valverde take this penalty. Bro, if they let Valverde take this penalty, he would have 4 goals tonight. Kylian, okay. Look at this. Donnarumma fouls him. Does he? Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, no, that's a penalty. Guys, it's a penalty. Real Madrid could be 4-0 up after 55 minutes. They could be 4-0 up. Jeez Louise. Donnarumma is not having a good night, though. And he gets a yellow card. Bro, they gotta let Valverde take it. No, they're not. It's gonna be Vinicius Jr. is gonna take it. Vinny's gonna take it. The one that won the pen. It was on the counter-attack. Are Real Madrid gonna go 4-0 up against City? That would actually be wild. Because like I said, I don't think Real Madrid has been that good. But they're about to be 4-0 up. If he scores this. Yeah, bro, Donnarumma is not playing well tonight. Kylian, nice to see you. Are you from Ireland? Here we go. Vinny steps up. Vinny steps up. And he misses! Donnarumma to the rescue. He went towards the right-hand side and Donnarumma saved it. I take back what I said about Donnarumma. He just saved this. He just saved himself. He missed it. Vinny missed it. Riley says, I'm from Ireland. Well, Northern Ireland. And Kylian says, I'm from Ireland. Bro, look at all the Irish representation in the building right now, bro. Vinny missed. Vinicius Jr. missed it. He went towards the bottom right-hand corner. And Donnarumma came up with a big save. I don't know why they didn't let Valverde take it. Ola says, why not Valverde? I agree, bro. He's full of confidence. Let Valverde take it. He's already scored 3. EPL fan says should have let Valverde take it. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Duv K, for your support. Yo, Tommy, nice to see you. They should have let Valverde take it, bro. So it's still 3-0. EPL fan, it's good apart from Liverpool. Apart from what Liverpool's doing this season. How is life for you? Chelsea have equalized? No way. You guys are saying Chelsea have made it 2-2. Let's have a look. I'm going to pull up. They have. It's Enzo. Wow. Enzo with a goal and an assist in this game, guys. Enzo with a goal and an assist for Chelsea against PSG. Chelsea somehow scoring twice. Valverde, yeah, Alinos, Valverde should have taken it. I don't know what's up there. But damn, guys, Chelsea have made it 2-2 against PSG. That's a big goal. Big up to Tommy. Can we get W's in the building as well? Who's been a community support channel member for 10 months. Can we get W's in the building for Tommy? Enzo playing good. But yeah, bro, goal and an assist at the Parc des Princes away at PSG. That's not an easy game. Marwan, shout out to you. Where are you from, Marwan? If you have a ticket, yeah, Riley, the next game I'm going to is the Liverpool Legends game. That's on March 28th, so it's in 2 weeks. Liverpool Legends against the Dortmund Legends. Adi Adityara, nice to see you. How are you doing this full time? Because how do you get time for being so engaged? If not, I get to do it full time because I do this. So I do YouTube, but at the same time, Adityara, I do Instagram. I created this Instagram account called Liverpool Goals over a decade ago, 10 years. And that's also part of it with the YouTube. Please record a vid for it. Yes. Shout out to you, Duvk. Thank you for your support. We got SMR who says Bodo is definitely getting in the quarters, even maybe in the semis. I would love that. I would love even to the final. We got Lily Clips who says, yo, Leo, I'm a Swansea fan, and I'm so thankful for making 3 videos on us. You made a video for Joe Allen versus West Brom. You made a video of us on Modric, and you made a video on Snoop Dogg. Let's go. Up the Swansea. I can't say that I would have said that in August that we could possibly get knocked out by Galatasaray right now, bro. We gotta believe. Come on. That's we gotta believe. Thank you, Glock. Truly, Julia, because I hate drama more than anything in the world. I try to avoid drama at all costs. Vinny! Oh, Vinny with a decent dribble there in the box. Killian says, I'm 100% Irish. I would say I went out of Ireland once. And that was when I went to Anfield. I love that. You only left your country once, and that was to go to Anfield. It's beautiful. Ah, okay. Adityara, thank you. I wasn't sure if you were on Instagram or not. Will you be streaming Liverpool versus Galatasaray? Yes, Riley, of course. That's next Wednesday. And it's at a later kickoff time compared to the one from yesterday. It's at 8 p.m. So like this game tonight. Damn, that was a beautiful dribble from Vinny, but he couldn't get real connection on it after. I have to visit my grandparents, but thank you for the stream. As always, congrats on setting a new plank record. And looks like I'm going to need to watch the highlights. Big up, Patrick. Have the best time with your grandparents. I'll see you very, very soon. Have a beautiful rest of your night, bro. Thank you for giving me the motivation to break my plank record. Killian can replace me as the Irishman in residence for the rest of the stream. Yeah. Leo, are you from France? Duvke, I'm half from France. Yeah. Half. I went to Anfield 5 times. The atmosphere was amazing. Yes, LJ. Oh, Ryan Cherky is about to come on for City. Ryan Cherky. Jones, I can't see the TikTok because it's not on the computer. So if you, I can only see the chat. For those of you on TikTok, come join either on YouTube or Twitch. If you just look up Leo's Goals, I'll be able to see you in the chat. Either on YouTube or Twitch. Bro, when is Meryl coming back on the stream, Kat? When I'm back with her. So I don't know when that will be next. It's Aditya. By the way, Leo, love from India. Is that right? Bro, it's hard for me to see because the words are small. Aditya. Is that how you pronounce it? Aditya? Have you ever been to Egypt before? No, bro. I would love to go. Oh, Vinny with a shot just wide. Jakey boy, nice to see you. First time in the chat on Twitch. Big up. When's the next stream with James? I don't know yet, Riley. But we were speaking right now about potentially if I do end up going to the World Cup, because he's sure to go to the World Cup. If we could do streams together, in real life streams at the World Cup, that would be a dream. But I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible. Lakin says it was beautiful from the Gala fans yesterday. The banner they put up for Osimhen, bro, beautiful. He was in tears before the game. That was so beautiful. It was in the description the whole time. Yeah, Riley. I only recently added to the description. Oh my goodness, what an intervention there from Rudiger. What an intervention. I thought that was going to be a tap in for Erling Haaland. Do you guys see that intervention from Rudiger? That's goal saving right there. Goal saving from Rudiger. Shh. From the UAE, big up Duve. Backpack stream setup makes so you can stream IRL and you can connect to Wi-Fi. LFC Will, that could be potentially something for the World Cup, imagine. That could be something for the World Cup. Reese, you should refresh the stream if you can't hear because I see the audio levels. But yeah, LFC Will, I think it costs a lot of money. Those streaming backpacks, I think they're like £3,000 or something. By the way, Leo, Gala fans are banned from Anfield. Yeah, I know. I made a video on that. They are banned. Camavinga is about to come on for Real Madrid. Camavinga is about to come on. Who is Camavinga going to come on for? Yeah, like I said, LFC Will, I think it's like £3,000, bro. Wait, is Valverde coming off? Is Valverde coming off? No, of course they're not taking him off. That would be crazy. Camavinga in. Oh my god, is that going to be a penalty, bro? Real Madrid player went down in the box. Let's have a look at the replay. Camavinga in, Arda Güler out. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no way they would take... There was no way they were going to take Valverde out. When's next stream? Riley, I'm not sure. Either Saturday or Sunday. Because tomorrow I'm actually going to a game. 0 wins for the Premier League sides in the Champions League this week. That's crazy. But look at this. Look at the brand of football in the Premier League this season. Who did Arsenal face again? They played against Leverkusen away. Leverkusen away. And they drew 1-1 away from home. They got a penalty late on in the game that Havertz scored. Do you want to go to the Champions League final? Yes, I do, obviously. My dream is the Champions League final to be Liverpool-Bodo. Even though I know it's unlikely. I would love a Liverpool-Bodo final. Or a Liverpool-Barca final. Even though I know it's unlikely. I'm not deluded. I'm not completely deluded. Bro, Real Madrid are defending well, though, to be fair. They are defending well, to be fair. Bodo, that dream really was glimpsed into the future. Why is no one talking about Bodo versus Sporting? Bro, we are. They're 2-0 up right now. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Bodo scored again! Oh my goodness, Bodo have scored again. Are you freaking kidding me? Bodo have won. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look at the goal. It's pinged towards the left-hand side. Oh my goodness, Bodo are 3-0 up. That's actually unbelievable. Look at this cross. And then it was just a top in. Bro, I'm going to need to make a video on Bodo tonight. I'm going to have to make a video. Real Madrid, by the way. Oh, what a save from Courtois. Oh my goodness. Guys, do you see that? That is a world-class save from Courtois. Real Madrid nearly gifted City a goal back. What is that save? With his foot. Nah, bro, Thibaut Courtois is just different gravy. Thibaut Courtois is different gravy. And Bodo Glimt are 3-0 up. What am I even watching, bro? How is this possible? I don't understand. I don't understand how this is possible. They're 3-0 up, Bodo. Bodo versus Newcastle in the quarters. Nah, bro. Barca are surely going to win, right? I cannot believe Bodo are 3-0 up. I actually cannot believe that Courtois save, guys. Have a look at that on the replay. It is absolutely insane, that save from Courtois. Absolutely insane. Oh, apparently PSG have scored. Let's have a look. Oh, it was a mistake from the keeper. And then it's dinked by Vitinha, right? It's a mistake from the keeper. Look, he gifted it to Barcola. And then was it Vitinha? Yeah, Vitinha then just dinked the keeper. 3-2 for PSG. He dinked the keeper. I'm still shook about that save, though, from Courtois, bro. Insane. Can you show the save, bro? I can't. Copyright. But it was with his foot. It was an absolutely world-class save. It should be 3-1 right now in this game. Vitinha scored, yeah. Dink over the keeper. LFC Will says, what's your prediction on Spurs versus Sunday? Bro, I don't even know anymore. Should I be confident? No, I will be confident. I think Rio has to start that game, LFC Will, because Spurs are so poor defensively, and Van de Ven is suspended, so they're not even going to have Van de Ven. I think we got to go all-out blazing attack at Anfield because of how poor they are. And Rio is the perfect type of player to bring fear to their defenders. So if that happens, I'll be confident. Doku in the box. Doku with a strike. Courtois is elite, bro. Courtois, especially what's so insane about Courtois, I think, is he's somebody that in the big game steps up. That's your most valuable asset. Look at this, Nico O'Reilly. It would have been a goal for Nico O'Reilly. What is that save? Look at the replay again. Nico O'Reilly is the one that got a touch to it. Oh, look at this touch from Valverde, by the way. Jeez Louise. That touch from Valverde. Rio has to start, exactly. Come on, you Reds. Now you already got me excited for Sunday. Jakey saying that Rio has to start. You already got me excited for Sunday. Liverpool Spurs. Has Valverde's goals been good? Yeah, bro. Adi, especially his third goal, the one for the hat-trick, was insane. Courtois is still absolutely elite. He gives me the worst flashbacks as a Liverpool fan. The worst flashbacks. What UCL matches will you watch next week? I mean, Ola, next Tuesday I got football, so I'm not going to be able to watch. I'm going to be able to watch some of the later games when I return from football, Ola. But next week, obviously, Liverpool Galatasaray. That's the big one. What's the earlier kickoff one on Wednesday? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the earlier kickoff one on Wednesday. Next week, before the Liverpool Galatasaray game, there's Barca Newcastle. We could do Barca Newcastle. We could do Barca Newcastle and then Liverpool Galatasaray, if you guys wanted, next Wednesday. Because I think that Barca Newcastle second leg will be great. What do you think, Ola? Yeah, our game against Spurs is on Sunday. I am the living bread. I am the bread. So currently no English team winning. Were done on set pieces. 2 were done on transitions with a number of individual errors. Oof. Oof. Elena, I'm going to a game tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to Lille. It plays against Aston Villa in the Europa League. I'm going to that game tomorrow night. Here we go. Carvajal is about to come on for Trent. Carvajal comes on for Trent. Shoot, guys, I'll be right back. I just need to pee real quick. But Carvajal is coming on for Trent. Three 0. Taking a big... This is no rage bait. 4-2 PSG. PSG. Bro, I need to have a look at the PSG goal. Apparently it was a great goal. All the Prem teams are cooked right now. Guys, I need to have a look at the PSG goal. Apparently you guys are saying it's a beauty. Let's have a look at the PSG goal. Apparently it's 4-2. Who scored? It was Kvaradona, guys, that scored. What a player he is, by the way. Look, he turns in on his right foot. Oh my god, what a goal from Kvaratskhelia, bro. He is the player we should have signed. He's the player I think we'll most regret not signing. Kvaradona, guys, with an absolute beauty from outside the box. He's the one we should have signed for left wing, guys. Kvaradona is an insane player. That's all individual brilliance. All individual brilliance. Prime and the City are so cooked, says Suba. Really are. It just shows the quality of the Premier League this season. I still think Arsenal will get through, and hopefully Liverpool will get through too. But the teams that definitely look like are going to get knocked out right now are Man City and Spurs. That's for sure. And it looks like Chelsea could get knocked out too. We'll have to see. Leo, who do you think will be in the final? Bodo Glimt, bro. Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt will be in the final at this stage. Bro, Bodo are 3-0 up. How about Newcastle? I still think Barca's going to get through. What do you guys think? Tsuro says, who would you want Bodo Glimt up against? Who could they be up against? 4 minutes of additional time, by the way, in this Real Madrid City game. Let's have a look at who they could be up against in the next round. Let me have a look. So in the next round, it could be either Leverkusen or Arsenal in the quarterfinal. In the quarterfinals, guys, Bodo Glimt is going to be up against Arsenal or Leverkusen, probably Arsenal, because they're going to have the Emirates advantage playing at home. So it's probably going to be a Bodo Glimt Arsenal quarterfinal. Yeah, it's going to be Leverkusen or Arsenal. But like I said, definitely now it's looking likely that it's going to be Arsenal because they managed to salvage a draw and they'll be playing at home. So they're still the major favorites for that one. I'm saying here, Bodo Glimt Champions League winners 2026. Imagine. Porto will show Arsenal that there's levels to this game. Damn, Ryan says, coming from a Barca fan, I think Newcastle will take it. Jeez, so you're not confident as a Barca fan. Here we go. There's about a minute left in this one. There's about a minute left in this one. Luke FTBL, bro, I'm just amazed at Bodo. Oh, this is the last action. Last action. GG's, here we go, guys. Real Madrid, Valverde, the absolute man of the match tonight. Look, Pep Guardiola does not look happy. Real Madrid have beat Man City 3-0. Valverde with a first half hat-trick. Unbelievable. And yeah, I don't know. This game was a strange one. I said this in the first half. I still think it. I don't think either team were that great, but on the night, Valverde's individual quality just shone through, and he made the huge difference. It's single-handedly him. You know what I mean? And he probably should have had 4 goals if Vinny let him take the penalty that he missed in the second half. But anyways, you guys, that is going to be the end of this live stream because I'm about to prepare a video right now on Bodo, who won 3-0 tonight. That is probably the biggest story against Sporting. So they have one hand right now. They're that close to a quarterfinal now. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. Thank you as always for your support. And I will see you guys very, very soon. You'll never walk alone. They're just showing the camera on Valverde, and rightfully so. Ciao, guys.